Hello everybody, this is Garrett from my own channel here today, not 11 Bang Bang today. I just thought I'd take you along. This is harvest season, but due to a little bit of rain we've had recently, we're not cutting any wheat today. So we're going to do a little bit of hobby farming. We're going to get in the old 4430. We're going to go out there and farm up and plant a little bit of corn and Milo mixed Deere feed stuff. First of all, we got to go hook onto the disc so that we can farm up some of this little food plot ground. Let's see how well the old 4430 cranks today. Yes, sir. And yeah, we're running with the windows open because my air conditioner quit here the other day. Oh well, time to be tough, I guess. You know, there's days when having a cabless tractor is better than a cab tractor with the windows open. Anyway, leaving the drill behind. Oh no. Let's hook on this disc. On this disc. Yeah, just kidding. That's the disc we usually use. 32 footer. Funny thing is, this little 16-foot disc over here, going down the road, is actually wider than that big 32 foot. I better get off the camera here. I won't get this connection. Well guys, there it is. 10 passes, basically 160 feet wide. That's all that particular deer hunter wants. I guess if you go too far, the range starts getting excessive for some of them guys. But There we go. Well, the rest of this big field here, well, I say it's big, it's kind of a medium-sized field, but this is all we're doing for today. This fall we'll come in here and we'll farm all this up and plant it to wheat, but for now this is just going to be soybeans and corn mix right here just for the deer. So like I said, it's looks pretty good for a 16-foot disc. Usually they're not heavy enough to really sink in the ground. The moisture's just right today, and then we'll be back this afternoon and we'll plant her. But for the moment, we're done with this one. Let's go on to the next one. Up and plant sunflowers in here, make a nice edge for this one. Put this thing in the ground here. See what the ground's like. Farm as much up to that as you can. That's alright. Too fast to fly. Over here on the other side, they attempted to plant some trees that died. Alright, so they're going through this big heavy stuff. Let's see how it's going. Bad That took longer than anticipated, but we got her done. Went all the way, goes all the way around there. Had to knock out some Johnson grass, take a little while, but alright, it is noon. Well, I gotta go refill my water jug. So we'll head over and hook up the drill and start getting it cleaned out. Start getting it prepared. Plant some soybean and corn seed in that first field. Look who's here. Getting some fuel right now, then we're gonna go hook on to the drill over there, which is actually still full of milo seed. So I'm gonna have to clean it out and then set the traps to the heaviest setting so I can plant corn soybean mix for the deer. We'll get hooked up here in just a second. Candid camera, Ethan. Thomas packed you lunch?
No.
What did he pack you?
You gotta pay your taxes.
For what?
I don't know. Oh, hey, look, guess what else is in here? There's also a Ruger Security. Not Security 6, single 6. That has no bullets in it. But there's one pill on the dash. Saving it for a rainy day.
Saving it for a rainy day. Alright, we got the old 8300 hooked up here. I love this drill for one reason. Well, a couple reasons. I don't like any big jobs with it, obviously, but for a little hobby farming, it's alright. No hydraulics. All your up and down is manual power on this, I call it a come along, a twister. And so, it really makes it a nice little easy drill to use, simple. Now, the last time I used this was a couple days ago. I had, I set it to the low setting and drained Milo in there and some other stuff. It was for another deer hunter's food plot. So we're gonna go ahead and put this over there, clean it out, and turn it to the higher setting so that we can run soybeans and corn seed for this deer hunter. And I gotta fix a few hoses and a little issues here and there, and then we'll be ready to roll. Alright, so we have soybean mixed with some plot corn. That'll do pretty good on that little 160 foot wide swath. We'll take it out there. I've made all my adjustments. Let's fire up the 4430. See what we can do. Woo! Alright, that took longer than anticipated. Changing the settings on that drill. Some of the caps on there that you got to turn around were rusted. Took quite a little while to get that set, but we're set. We're rolling. Get this bad boy out to the field. See if we can get that soybean and corn mix blend. Now this is a new one. A chicken out here by itself in the forest, 4 miles away from the nearest farmhouse. Here we go again. This time we really got to straddle because the wheels are on the outside. We'll drop her off. We made it. Another successful river crossing. Remember how I said no hydraulics? Well, this is how you do her. Alright, here we go. Run some soybean corn mix in there. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I have rags tied around the turn bar so I can tell if it's turning. It's turning. Looks like I got a few plugged openers. I'll get down there and clean them out. Alright, our openers are cleaned out. We are drilling. Instead of going back and forth this time, we're going to go around and around. So we have enough seed to do this little batch. Alrighty, it is 5 o'clock in the evening. We're on the road again, heading down to that second plot. This mix has soybeans, corn, a little bit, but mostly is sorghum, what we call feed, Milo, and sunflowers. Everything here in the light come about September, October. done. Where that rain hits, big storm out west of Dodge City. Rain is fixing to come on down. We've drilled this drill out for today. Just racked up. Headed home. Okay guys, everything is put away and ready for rain. I need to go home and take a shower. There. I'm about to have a real rain and a real storm. We will see you guys tomorrow. It's the end of the day. Everything's in the shed.